Can you do any better on salary?
Unfortunately, that range is set at corporate.
What about mileage when I use my car? I mean, gas ain't cheap, you know.
We think that 25 cents a mile is pretty generous.
How about 27? And when I make long-distance calls, will they be monitored or is it on the honor system?
How Warren Buffett spends his money. Warren Buffett. Buffett is one of the richest people in the world and, in 2018, the third richest person in the United States. One of the biggest philanthropists in human history, in June 2010, he announced the donation of his fortune, which at the time was about $37 billion, to 5 charities. Warren Buffett was born August 30, 1930, in Omaha, Nebraska, USA. He was the second of 3 children in his family and the only son of the politician and entrepreneur Howard Buffett and his wife Layla Stahl. Buffett's first school became Rose Hill Elementary School in Omaha. In 1942, after his father won election to the U.S. Congress and after the family moved to Washington, Buffett graduates from Alice Deal Junior High School and graduates from Woodrow Wilson High School in 1947. Warren Buffett has some advice for young people: read a lot, improve your communication skills and find a job to your liking. Buffett knows all about success. The chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway is the 6th richest person in the world, with an estimated net worth of $104.4 billion as of 2022 according to Forbes. But you can't tell that from Buffett's frugal lifestyle. Buffett does not like to live in luxury and lives in a modest house in Omaha, Nebraska, which he bought for $31,500 in 1958. Adjusted for inflation, its value in today's dollars is about $276,700. 2017 $652,619. In 1971, Buffett bought a vacation home in Laguna Beach for $150,000. In October 2018, he sold it for $7.5 million. Buffett also has a modest set of cars. Previously, he drove a 2006 Cadillac DTS. In 2014, he replaced it with a Cadillac XTS, which had an initial starting price of $44,600. The truth is, I only drive about 3,500 miles a year, so I will buy a new car very rarely, Buffett once told Forbes. Buffett is not a fan of expensive designer suits. He only wears suits, of which he has about 20, made in China by designer Madam Lee. Buffett eats the same thing every morning for breakfast, McDonald's. He spends no more than $3.17 on his order. Buffett also eats lunch at the humble Goritz Steakhouse, his. Buffett is also a fan of Coca-Cola. According to him, he usually drinks 5 Coca-Colas a day, so you can imagine that he spends more than the average person on this drink. Buffett once spent $100 to take a Dale Carnegie public speaking course. He said it helped him propose to his wife. The only thing Buffett spent on was a private jet. He told CNBC that it's the only thing I do that costs a lot of money. But that would not have been possible without his wise investment strategies. Although 99% of Buffett's net worth is tied to Berkshire Hathaway, he invests the remaining 1%. He also bought 2 million shares, an 8% stake, in Seritage Growth Properties for a total of $73 million. Buffett spends most of his billions on charity. He is considered one of the most generous philanthropists in the world, having donated more than $46 billion to charities since 2000. In 2016, he donated $2.9 billion to various charities, including the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and the Susan Thompson Buffett Foundation in honor of his late wife. In July 2020, he made his 15th annual donation. He donated $2.9 billion to 4 family charities and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Buffett plans to leave his children only $2 billion each. The rest of his fortune will be donated to charity. He once said that he wanted to leave his children enough money to make them feel they could do anything, but not so much that they could do nothing. There is one thing money can buy for Buffett personally, he told CNBC, freedom. My life couldn't be happier, he once said. In fact, it would be worse if I had 6 or 8 houses. So I have everything I need, and I don't need anything else, because it doesn't matter after a certain point. This is how the Oracle of Omaha spent his millions.